Welcome to McPlum, simple solutions served daily.
You start by preparing the drive and files. Choose an NVMe SSD for high throughput or SATA for cost savings, and plug it into the fastest port available. Once done, partition or dedicate roughly 50% of the SSD to active project files and cache to avoid fragmentation and write amplification. Make sure to format the drive for your OS, XFAT for cross-platform or apps for Mac OS, and enable trim so the SSD maintains peak performance over time. Now you configure your editing app to use the SSD as the active workspace. Set media cache, previews, and scratch disks to the SSD so reads and writes are fast. Next, ingest footage with proxy generation at 1/2 or 1/4 resolution for CPU-heavy codecs. That keeps playback smooth while you cut. Then make sure your sequence settings match the proxy frame size and frame rate during the rough cut. This reduces real-time scaling and lets you work faster without stressing storage. For final delivery, swap the project from proxies back to original media and confirm all clips relink correctly. This preserves quality during export. Render to the SSD or another fast drive, and make sure you have at least 10% free space to avoid slowdowns. If performance drops or renders stutter, troubleshoot. Verify trim is active, ensure the SSD is on the correct interface, PCIe/NVMe versus USB, and disable OS background indexing or backups that can steal I/O bandwidth.
Thanks for watching. Stay juicy and subscribe.